these are the steps that every implicit differentiation problem will take. Every single one. So first, we need to take the derivative of the left-hand side and the right-hand side of our equation. So we're going to start with some left-hand side equals right-hand side, and we're going to take the derivative of the left and set that equal to the derivative of the right. We're going to treat everything involving x normally. Anything with a factor of y, we will have a derivative, anything with a factor of y will have a derivative with y prime as a factor using the chain rule. So, for example, if we want the derivative of y squared with respect to x, if I'm taking the derivative with respect to x of y squared, well, we're remembering that y is the dependent variable, and it depends on how x changes. So I'm first going to write down 2 times y of x. That's the derivative of the outer function, and then I'm going to multiply by the derivative of the inside. That's the inner. Next, we're going to collect every term that has y prime on the left-hand side. Put everything else, the terms that do not have y prime, on the right-hand side. Then we're going to factor out y prime from the left-hand side. We'll be left with y prime times all the other stuff, and that's going to be equal to the right-hand side. Then we will isolate y by dividing the right-hand side by all the other stuff. Okay, we'll do an example now. So first, we're going to find the derivative of the left and the right-hand side of the equation. So we have 6xy plus y squared, and on the right we have 3 times the sine of x plus the square root of x. Okay, so we've got 2 terms here. We can deal with them separately. So we've got a 6. Let's pull that out and deal with it at the end. Now I'm going to, okay, I guess we'll go slowly. 6 times the derivative with respect to x of x times y plus the derivative with respect to x of y squared. The right only has x's, so it's going to be easier to deal with. So I can write down 3 cosine of x plus 1 over 2 square root of x. Okay, now we have 2 things, first and second. Derivative of the first, don't touch the second, right? This is my product rule. Plus derivative of the second, that's y prime, don't touch the first. Okay? Plus, we did this before, 2y times the derivative of the inside, which is y prime. Anytime you're taking a derivative with y, you're going to have y prime in there. Now, we need to get y prime by itself. So let's distribute everything on the left. 6y plus 6y prime x plus 2y y prime. equals my right-hand side. So I'm just continuing to isolate y prime by throwing everything on the right. So I have 3 cosine of x plus 1 over 2 square root of x minus my 6y. We factor out y prime. Right, and then the right-hand side will stay the same at this step. Now I just divide. So y prime equals 3 cosine of x plus 1 over 2 square root of x minus 6y, all divided by 6x plus 2y. And this is my final answer for my derivative. And this is implicit, right? Because on the right-hand side, I still have stuff about y. Okay, folks, the homework will help. Practice, practice.